Oh no, cities. No, that makes sense that they're all part of the same city. But we're not picking enough unique school names, so we'll have to fix that code. Anyway, that's it. That's it for me today. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Okay. Well, welcome in everyone. This is next time, so I guess I gotta follow suit and with my promise. So our school's XML is huge. There are 110,000 schools, which is too much. It's just way too much. I think we're going to have to reduce that. And we'll have to fix the names. So let me first thing I want to do is just to understand how many things we have. So we've got total nations, we have total population. Let's look at total cities. Let's make sure to select many. I think I do this, select many bodies. That's going to give me an IEnumerable of body. And select many features. Each feature yeah, features have cities, right? Features, okay, let's do this way. Cities, select many features. And then we'll just say count. And actually, no. We'll to-list this. We'll do all cities. Var all cities. No, that's fine. And then all schools equals all cities, select many schools. And that'll tell us things. Okay, so let's actually put a breakpoint here and run our configurator. And we'll see what we got. I want to see if this makes sense. I know the schools are outrageous. Okay, so our total population in the solar system is 6.7 billion. That's kind of nice. It makes sense that we have 195 nations. We already saw that. We have 2,066 cities. I think that's reasonable. Everything is reasonable. But we have 110,000 schools. So each city is getting like 55 schools, which is too much. So let's go to our city generator once again. And we are doing this in school count. Why is this? Oh, that's fine. Okay, so these are the few things I tried. Just my thought was that every 500,000 schools, every 500,000 population, there'd be one university. How are things getting, let me just see here. I don't understand why there's so many schools. 55 schools is way too much. So let's have a look here. 33 high schools, 14 junior colleges, and 7 universities. What is the population? 3.3 million. Okay, that's fine. Like, to me, this seems okay. 21 high schools for a population of 2.1 million. A lot of these schools are pretty big. 1.3 million. 3.6 million. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to half the amount of universities. And our high schools, let's see if we just keep it there. So we've now halved the amount of universities. You know what? Maybe we'll just say universities times 5 here. There's 5 times as many high schools as universities. What does that look like? What does that give us? Uh, 62,000 schools. Is that right? Or should we decrease it even more? Maybe we should decrease it even more. Maybe every 1.5 million is a university. I just don't want giant 800,000 line XML files. 44,000 schools, 195 cities. Okay, let me look at, if I can just find my, is it this one? No, those are my saved games. That's my other thing. Sorry, one second. I'll just pull this off screen for a second. I want to see the actual defaults. Okay, so this is the default database for everything. This is the actual world that comes with the game. That's very big. Let's decrease that a bit. Oh, but this is the world. Wait a second. No, I want the schools here. All right, we've got 20,000 schools in the base regular game. So twice as many schools is, I mean, I think it's okay. I think that's fine. How many schools? Oh, we didn't actually. Let me let that play through. Okay, now let's take a look here. Okay, 44,000. Yeah, I think that's okay. We have lots of cities on Mars. That's fantastic. There are 1.4 billion people on Mars. Very good. And this is excellent. The zone Acadelia Planitia, the Grand Acadelia Planitia, Outer Acadelia Planitia, Lower Acadelia Planitia, Base Acadelia Planitia. There's 5 of them. They're huge. They each are massive. Massive cities. Did I do that right? And they're also all at the same latitude and longitude, which is nice, I think. I guess I could vary it a little bit, but I don't know if I want to get that specific. I just want to see one thing here. When I create the population of the city, yeah, I do take the number of cities into account. Okay, no, that's fine. All right, so that's good. Let's look at the school names now. Let's see if we can grab all the school names and see how many are sharing names. So I've got all schools. Instead of 2 listing them, let's group by school dot name. And then we'll order by the G count. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. This will tell me the biggest number of, we're grouping all the schools by name here, and then we're ordering them. So let's, results view here. Interesting. So I don't have any different names. That's kind of weird. I mean, it's not weird in the sense that when we choose the name of a city, or a school rather, where's my create city names, get school count, city names, select, create school, here we go. Create the school name. If it's a high school, we'd look at the high school templates and we format them. We choose random counties. Okay, so we're still using the faker there. High school templates. Huh. I mean, this looks okay. I guess there's just not enough of them. Well, let's see what happens when we plug it all in. Okay, so we've generated our world and our other stuff. So let me grab these files here. So we have the nation flags. Let me open up a new. I can't open that up as a new tab. That's kind of silly. Okay. Oh, I got it. Same ones here. Come on. Oh man, do I really have to? Data. There we go. Okay. Crazy. Nation flags, that's my old one. We're going to just bring this over. I know there's a way, I think, to only use customized nation flags for your save. I didn't really do that, though. I'm just dumping it and replacing the game's default global files, but maybe when we move over to Out of the Park 27, when we create our save game, we'll do that. I realized, it takes longer to say OOTP because of if you're gonna say OOTP as an abbreviation for Out of the Park, it's more difficult to say OOTP because of the double O. It's actually easier rolling off the tongue just to say Out of the Park, and none of those words are multiple syllables. So I don't know why I've been saying OOTP as some kind of a shorthand for Out of the Park. Anyway, that's an aside. Okay, so we've replaced schools and the world default. Yeah, so our world default is very small compared to the actual one. It's barely anything. But that's because we don't have nations. Okay, let's see what happens here. We'll do this. We'll run Out of the Park. Okay, let's create a new custom game. No thanks. The Fictional League. 16 teams. Next. So we do have it. We have all of our planetary systems. Excellent. Look at the flags here. That's the Plutonian flag kind of looks like a green alien. That's wonderful. Here's the Neptunian system. And you can see all the ends. That is going to be really helpful. Mercury uses a Y. That's great. If I just do complete solar system, all planetary systems, and it chose Venus for all of them. Why? Why would it do that? I think there's just so many cities on Venus and Mars. So we can actually I think we might have to do something about that. Randomizing the cities. I just get Mars and Venus. I have yet to get anything else. The Terran system is all going to be the moon, because there's only one little city on Earth. Anyway, okay. Let's just say the Saturnian system. Next, Next. Start game. Okay. I think there's too many cities in Venus. Oops. But let's make sure everything else sort of looks okay before we fix that one issue. The reason, and I've said this before, and I said it last time, the reason there are so many Venus cities is because cities correspond to planetary features that are real planetary features. And I guess so much of Venus has been, the surface of Venus has been studied, and probes sent, and features described on Venus. There's just so many of them. And maybe some of them are huge. I don't know. Explore the world. So here are our nations. That's good. Baseball quality. Who are the best baseball cities? Okay, Saturn's pretty good. We got some excellent asteroid belts. Here are the good ones. The 1.4 billion people on Mars are good. Excellent. This looks like a pretty decent breakdown. Yeah, there's 2 billion people on Venus, which isn't a problem. It's just the cities. There's just so many cities, which I'm not going to be able to see. Or can I? What am I looking for? Venus. Enter the state. None. Select city. What do you mean? No matching city found. I don't know what that's, what is happening there. I don't get it. Here are, okay. Here we got Buckinghamshire High School again. Okay, so the reason these are all, they are so I don't get it. I don't get why this name doesn't correspond to the name in the XML file. If I go school and I go, what is it called? Buckinghamshire? Buckinghamshire Dome. Oh, come on. Buckinghamshire Dome Secondary. So in the same city, we have 2 schools with the same name. That is not good. So Buckinghamshire is taken from random county names that is being generated from this faker library. Create a school name. But I don't understand why it's choosing the same one. Where's Dome Secondary? I mean, I guess there's only 24 options, so 1 in 24 squared is like 1 in 700 cities is going to have a duplicate name. But look at all of these. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to remove this. We're not going to use the counties anymore. We're going to use a city name. So the universities, these are the templates for the university. These are the templates for the high school. They're both just going to use city. Maybe, well, let's see what this looks like first. I don't know if I have to exit this or not, but I will. Okay, continue. Okay, we've got that generated. Let me go and grab the schools again. And we'll paste it in here. Replace it. Let's run out of the park again. I don't think I saved my game. Just create a new custom game, fictional. Okay, we'll just leave it at that for now. Why is my taskbar not... I had set this to disappear. Taskbar behavior. Yes, automatically hide the tab. Oh. Whatever. Next. Previous. Go to the Uranian system. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I thought that was an eye, but that's a black hue. Okay. Next. Start game. I guess I have more teams in this template than just 16. Okay, next time I pick less teams. I just want this to be done. Okay. Exploring the world. Okay, schools. we still have seven high schools with the same name. Look at all these schools. In New Latitera. I don't like seeing this. New Latitera Zenith Academy. So we just have so many of them that we can't. I think we have too many schools still. Does it matter how many schools we have? I don't really care about high schools. Where's my school generator? If it's picking a random one, Instead of just picking a random one, why don't we just loop through them? I think we can just loop through them. So instead of this, we'll say int index equals 0. Probably not the greatest thing to do. Okay. When I create it, I'm just going to pass in I. Okay, and now now we have index. We're going to create the school name. We'll pass in just index. Okay. So yeah, and then we don't need this. So we'll just pick high school templates index mod high school templates length, and the same thing here. That way, there's nothing better than the mod operator. For those of you who may not know, the mod operator just gives you the remainder after division. So 10 divided by 4 is 2. Then you have a remainder 2. So then 10 mod 4 would give you 2. Okay. But we're still getting too many schools, so I want a maximum of 24 schools, because my high school templates here, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, yeah, there's 6 in each section. I got AI to generate these names for me. I'm not I'm creative in certain ways, but not that way. So there's 6. So there's 24. We can take the high school templates. And cap it. Why don't we go like this? Public, static, high school high school max count equals high school length. There we go. And I should probably put it in. Okay, I guess it's null before it runs, so we'll dump this down here. Because that's not ugly. Oh my gosh. Okay, but at least we have a... Here, let's make this a property, because I like that better. And I guess we'll make a... What was that all about? Why doesn't... What's going on here? Control... Oh. Interesting. Control D is not duplicating my line here. University max count equals universities.length. Okay. And so we're going to pick them off one by one, and we won't go more than the length. So we can add things to this list and it will allow for more schools, but we will cap off the school count. Okay, let's go to my city generator. And when we describe how many schools we have, we are going to let's go high schools. High schools equals math.clamp. High schools 1 and school generator dot high school max count, and then yeah, our universities and our junior colleges are kind of sharing names. So actually, how does that work? Universities. Do we care? So a junior college could have the name of University of. That's funny. Okay. Sure. I can't use the same trick here, so let me go if junior colleges plus universities is greater or equal to 24. I guess we'll just say 24. Then var number to reduce equals junior colleges plus universities. And then we'll do this. We'll divide it by 2. And then we will go universities minus number to reduce. Why is that wrong? So we'll just take an equal portion from the universities and the junior colleges. And then we will clamp this equals math.clamp, is clamp? Yeah. Universities, we want a minimum of 1. Actually, if you look at it, no, that's fine. We'll just do the university school generator. University max count. No, that's stupid. I think we're going to be okay here anyway. We'll just do this. Junior colleges here. We'll clamp it to that. Okay. Oh, give me a break. Okay, so this shouldn't give us absolutely no duplicates whatsoever. Okay, let's do our thing where we do this. Grab our new schools file, dump it in here, replace. Okay, and we'll run OOTP again. And then hopefully, fictional 16 teams. We'll go Saturn this time. Next, start. Come on. I feel like before we didn't have to wait this long. Okay, here we go. Explore the world. Schools page. Look at that. I don't see any. How did that happen? Same city, but this is a college and a junior college. Right. It's better though. I will say it's better, but we do have these issues. So while we're making unique names within colleges and unique names within junior colleges, we're not making unique names across college and junior college within the same city. Okay, but we're almost there. We're almost there. So I think what we'll do, well, the way we can do this university max count here. Let's divide this by 2. You can only have a maximum of 12. It's just a silly way of doing it. So that's fine. And then when we create the name, for the universities, we'll say if, now we can, so now we can say else if type equals school type of university, we can return this. Else, what we'll do is we'll start from the end of the list. Universities, instead of, this is what we would have normally done, index mod universities.length. Instead, we'll go universities.length minus that. So junior colleges will start from the bottom of the list and work up. And colleges will start from the top. The indexing can be simplified. Really? How? Oh. I guess the caret symbol is from the end. Oh, that's interesting. Take that many from the end. Okay. That works for me. These newfangled list operators. Ooh, not good. Universities is 24. Index is 0. The length is 24. 0. So I guess we're taking my should I do this -1? If it can't take the 0th from the list, can it take the -1th from the list? I don't understand, because index is what? Right now it's 0. Index mod universities.length is 0. Universities index out of range. You can't do caret 0. Can you do caret 1? Knowledge spire. Let's go to the universities. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little, I can't make that bigger, but knowledge, these are the high, yeah, so knowledge spire. Okay, so we can do like caret 1 is the last one on the list. So I didn't, oh, I gotta go +1. That's my problem. I guess, yes, okay. So I gotta go +1 then. So this should work. Index 0 base must be greater or equal to 0 and less than the size of the argument list. I don't understand what's happening. What am I getting wrong? I don't. Look, this isn't that hard. You're going to take the length. You're going to subtract the index. And then you're going to subtract 1. That's all you're doing. That's all I wanted to do. So if you're the first one on the list, you're going to go length, which is 24, minus 0, which is 24, and then you're going to subtract 1, which is 23, which is the last thing on a 0-based 24-element list. So what the heck is the problem? Boom, you're done. This should 100% work. And it doesn't, because length is 24, index is 0, index 0 base must be greater than or equal to 0 and less than the size of the argument. What the heck am I doing wrong? Oh, for crying out loud. Maybe I should add city name in here. My goodness. Okay, well, this still works. It wasn't my index math. It was the fact that I was forgetting to pass in the city name as a template. So the string had curly bracket 0. And if you have that in a string that you passed to string format, you need to supply a parameter. And I wasn't supplying a parameter. And I also clearly wasn't reading the error message properly. Anyway, okay, that's done. So now we're going to go back here. We're going to copy the schools. We're going to go over here. We're going to go here. We're going to paste this. We're going to replace it. And we're going to go into here and we're going to launch OOTP again. And we're going to see no duplicates in our schools. None whatsoever, and this time I'm only making a 4-team league. And this is going to be the asteroid Beltian system. Nice. Okay. I don't foresee any issues with this. This one will work. This has taken a lot longer than I initially thought. Great. Oh, and you know what? Because it's we're also generating all the minor leagues. That's why it's taking so long. Okay, exploring the world. Here's Ariel. It has a city, a population of 5 million people. It only, yeah. Can I click it? Okay. Back, let's go to the schools page. Look at that. I don't see any duplicates. The High Hikite Chasma High School Riverbats. That's awesome. I think that's it. I think that's all I need to care about. That's fantastic. Schools, like these schools, they don't have latitude and longitudes. Maybe we can, yeah, right, I didn't care about that. But for instance, let's go to a big population in Ceres here. So there are 6 cities on the asteroid Ceres. And yeah, we've got latitude and longitudes for each one of them. That's going to be exciting. And there's 541 active professional players from Ceres. Let's have a look at them. They're all bad. Half a star, I guess. Oh, we've got some superstars. Oh yeah, the other thing I didn't know, but like, all of these names are Asian. Every single one of them. Everyone is supposed to be from everywhere. So I don't understand why that's happening. If I choose a different explore world, that might be something we have to fix next time. Let's go Prometheus on Saturn. No, there aren't any. Let's just go, how do you find player search? Player search. Do we see anyone whose name isn't Eastern sounding? No. Everyone is okay. I guess we're going to have to do a third video in this sort of mini-series, customizing OOTP. Yeah, nothing against Asian sounding names, but we're supposed to have an even mix because everyone lives everywhere in the year 3000. So that will be next time. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah. Next time we'll fix the names. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day and we'll see you next time.